Good morning, family. Welcome back to the homestead. I am Corey, one half of HisHerbs, and we're just some small time, soon to be big time gardeners, growing food in the high desert of Southern California. I'm out in the garden this morning trying to get some yard work done, trying to get some garden work done, trying to prep our garden for our fall, for our fall growing. Okay, so that means we're ripping out all of the old stuff. It's out with the old, in with the new. Um, where appropriate, because we still have things growing, and those things that are growing good and growing well are not going anywhere as of right now, because like we haven't even really started our fall garden. Keisha started some seeds, but um, I mean, she started some seeds, some greens, and um, some other stuff, and we got some broccoli and Brussels sprouts. But anyway, so we really haven't even started our fall garden yet because we're still in the 90s right now. Like we're no. I take that back. We're still in the hundreds right now. Um, we're having this small stretch of a heat wave where it's getting to 100, low hundreds, high 90s every day. And I don't like to put brassicas out right now because they will bolt. If you put them out and they start growing, if they grow relatively fast, they will bolt. Um, from my experience, so we're not doing any of that right now. However, we are planning to. We're going to get some super poop tomorrow. That's the plan anyway. The plan is to go get some super poop tomorrow, which means I need to come in and clear out all the stuff that we don't want, like a lot of this grass that just came, it seemed like it came out of nowhere. But a lot of this grass is gonna go. We're gonna pull out the melons that were in the containers. That stuff has got to go, and just got a little bit of work. Shouldn't take me no more than probably an hour to get done, because I'm actually gonna attack the rolls, these tomato rolls that we have with the weed eater. I'm gonna attack that with the weed eater first, knock that down, and then go back with this cat, and then go back with the I don't even know what she's chasing, y'all. Look at this mess. After all that research and digging, no pun intended, to find out who was digging in our garden, who dug up my strawberries, who did all this destruction in the garden, I found out that it's not just her, but I think it was that other cat too. I really do believe it was the other cat too, because this morning I caught her red-handed digging out one of the grow bags. She was digging in the grow bag. I think she was about to poop. So I disturbed her. And then she ran over here, and she ran over here. She dug a hole. She peed in it. Then she covered it up. I mean, at least she covered it up. I mean, I appreciate that. But now I think I know who's been doing all the digging. It hasn't been a raccoon, but I think it's been that stray cat that we saw in the camera review video. I think that's who's been doing it. At least a cat. May not have been that cat, but a cat. So between the cats digging up our beds and the squirrels eating our fruit, I told you I had something on our hands, man. But I mean, it's good to know, kind of, sort of, that it's cats in the yard, even if they aren't mine, even if they aren't ours. It's good to know that they're out here, because that's going to help to keep that population low, because I have been seeing less and less of those pesky little pests. I was seeing them like every day, all times a day. Um, but I have definitely been seeing less and less. That could be because I haven't really been out here as much too, though. We have this girl, and hopefully she brings some other girls, and hopefully they can get along. We heard some fighting out there the other day. I was like, oh man, here we go, starting already. But anyway, um, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this stuff, because I ain't trying to be out here all day. It's about to get hot, and I want to be done before that happens. So let's go. All right, y'all. So I basically chopped everything down. I basically chopped everything down with the weed eater. best I could. I didn't want to damage the line. I didn't want to, do anything like that. So I just tried to be as cautious as I can. But it looks like this stuff, I let this stuff go for too long, and it's become like a carpet. Like these things are like they're in there. And so what I'm thinking is I think I'm gonna solarize it. So I'm gonna just lay down a bunch of thick material like cardboard and just lay it all over these rolls to try to kill off any of the grass. I don't even know what kind of grass this is. I guess it's like a Bermuda. Get off like flies. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try that to see how it works. Leave it down here for a month or so, and like I said, just see what happens. See if we can kill off as much as we can. Because this stuff is pretty thick, but it seems to be coming up a lot easier now. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll just come through with the weed eater again and get as much as I can out of the beds, and we're about to top them off anyway. So I don't know, but I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. This is going to take a lot of energy to get this everything over here pulled up. So I don't know. I'm gonna go through with the weed eater one more time and see what happens. See if I can get like this stuff. See if I can get like this thick bed of stuff out of the way. I might do a little bit of both. Might weed eat it and then cover it with some cardboard or a really thick tarp. Keep the sun out. The only problem we have is that right there. That's a Scotch bonnet pepper. So I just have to water that individually, but not cut on the irrigation on the rest of the rows to see if I can keep the weed pressure down. So yeah, that's it. That's what I'm gonna do. I took these 3 lines of irrigation, folded them over, and took the weed eater and actually went into the beds this time. So I was able to find some of the more stubborn patches of this grass. Y'all see this? I can't even work. She wants to be rubbed all day. Like, I had a cat, our last cat, she was like, rub me when I want you to rub me, and that's it. No more, no less. Like, okay, she'll give you like 3.6 seconds worth of rubbing. Then she's like, okay, that's it. This one right here, she's like all day long. Don't you bite me. She likes to claw and bite. See that? Look at that paw. Look at that. All right, now I got to get some work done now. Can I stop it. All right. Stop it. Stop biting me. No work is gonna get done today if I have to continue with. Look at that. She don't even want. Stop it. All right, y'all. Y'all see what I got going on here. right, y'all. So I think I've done all that I'm gonna do as far as this these rows are concerned. This Bermuda grass is something terrible, something fierce. This stuff is like carpet. Ow! Get your claws out, man. This grass is like carpet, man. Like, and the roots, they just run. It's just like mint. They just run and they do what they want to do. And I'm like, okay, listen. I pulled up a lot of it. I've gotten a lot of it out of the rows. Trying to make it look a little neater, a little bit more like it was before. And it's crazy because I don't even know, like, the Bermuda grass really was growing only on one side of the rows, the last 3 rows, not the first 3, which I don't know. Ouch! The claws, the claws, the claws, mama. Look, say hello. Say hello. She likes to play, and that's for sure. But yeah, it was only on the last 3 rows. So I don't know what I did different over there versus the other 3. But it was already starting to die back a little bit because as I was pulling some of it up, it was already like, looked like it was dying. I hope it was dying because I haven't been watering because, you know, the tomatoes were done for the season. So we haven't been cutting this water on. And I'm going to have to water the Scotch bonnet peppers by hand, which is, it's only one plant, so it's not going to be a problem at all. But yeah, I'm done with what I'm going to do for these rows for today. I was going to do the containers, but I thought about it. I was like, I'm not going to do the containers. I'm not going to rip out the watermelon because I want them to just break down in the soil. So we're on our way to get some super poop right now. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to just throw a layer of super poop right on top of where the melon plants, the ones that are dead, instead of pulling them all out. So, and just let the microbes do their thing. Work smarter, not harder. If I didn't have to do this with these rows, I wouldn't have done this either. But I'm gonna work smarter, not harder, and I'm gonna see if I can try to solarize it a little bit. Maybe get, like I said, get some cardboard, maybe a really thick tarp. If I could find something like that, like those billboard banners, I keep seeing ads for them, and just one of those should be able to cover a good amount of these rows. So I think I'm gonna go with that, y'all. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments. So with that, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's getting late, which means it's getting hot. It's about, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a wrap for right now. Come back out when it gets a little bit cooler, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces.